There's thousands of miles of levees. I think it was in Sandra Knight's testimony. They were constructed mostly by the Army, mainly by the Army Corps of Engineers. Before January 2008, the Army Corps did inspections. In fact, the town of Missoula, shortly before January 2008, had their levee inspected by the Army Corps of Engineers. Since that point in time, though, the agency doesn't do it anymore. This puts small rural communities that don't have a lot of population base to spread out funding in a very precarious situation because of the certification of levees. Could you give me some insight on why that policy was changed?
Senator, the policy change came before I did, but I think the intent of the policy change basically was because of the funding. We were focusing our funding on levee safety and not certification. And the levee certification is, as we've said, is a local responsibility. If a Corps of Engineers levee has been built by the Corps of Engineers and is maintained by the Corps of Engineers, it's their responsibility. The Corps of Engineers has built the levee and turned it over to the local sponsor under a cost-sharing agreement, then part of the operation and maintenance, which is the local sponsor.
Gotcha. So why can't we take the extra step to say it's certified?
When we do an inspection, we do annual inspections and we do periodic inspections.
Yes.
And again, these are of Corps constructed levees, only 14,000 miles of the 100,000 or more miles of levees in the country. So it's a limited universe that we have. And when we do our inspections, we do an annual inspection, which is we walk up and down the levee and it's visual. And we give that information to the local sponsor in FEMA.
Right.
Then we do a periodic inspection, which we do every 5 years, which is a more detailed inspection. However, that inspection is not the sort of checklist that we have in our periodic inspections does not include all of those requisites that need to be done for a.
So what additional information needs to be collected to meet that?
There's additional engineering information that needs to be collected. That's in addition to what a regular inspection that we do would involve.
Okay. Okay. The Army Corps in 1997 used risk-based analysis use of risk-based analysis, I mean, I'm not even clear, caused a disconnect with FEMA. FEMA's numeric freeboard standard. The disconnect made the standard Army Corps data unsuitable for FEMA certifications. In that case, the two agencies were able to come to an agreement so that the data was usable by both sides. Have your two agencies attempted to come to an agreement on data of inspection of levees? Because I think you've got two different standards. If I'm incorrect in that, correct me.
Senator, it's not incorrect. What it is that let me say, the checklist that FEMA has in order to have a levee evaluation for their program to be in the NFIP program has more requirements than what we have in our periodic inspection.
Okay, and there's no way to get those to match up?
I'm not saying there isn't a way. I think that, as I say, it's additional requirements, and we view those requirements as operation and maintenance by the local sponsor.